Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Brian Winnikins from World Dairy Expo, and thank you to our Expo sponsors, including Elsivia Co-op, AMPI, Annabis Silo, BioVet, Bauer Seeds and Service, Animal Wellness Center of Buffalo Valley, and Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. Well, we have our dairy producers of the year that were named here at World Dairy Expo, the Larson family with Larson Acres out of Wisconsin. And so we're going to talk with Mike Larson a little bit about the farm today and find out a little bit about what's going on there. Mike, first, wow, congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. It's quite an honor.
So what was the reaction of the family when you got the phone call?
Nice joke. Why are you kidding me? There's no way. But we're very honored and humbled to receive the award.
So tell us a little bit about Larson Acres.
We're a family farm, first and foremost. I'm the fourth generation. My nieces and nephews are actually the fifth generation, and now they're kids. So there's 6 generations that we've been farming in southern Wisconsin for over 100 years.
Right around the Evansville area?
Right around Evansville area, yes. I've been here my whole life.
And so how many cows do you milk?
We're milking about between 24 and 2,500 cows, including the dry cows. It's almost 2,900, 3 times a day. We have 2 parlors, a double 20 and a double 22, and we've been pretty steady at that amount for over 10 years now.
And where do you ship your milk to?
We ship to Grande Cheese.
Oh. That's kind of cool. You just every day, your milk's going into cheese. Over the years, Mike, what have been some of the things that the farm has done? We hear this word in farming now, sustainability. So what are some of the things that the farm has done over the years to reach that, quote, sustainability?
Well, first and foremost, I think, like all farmers, we care about the land. We care about the environment. We drink the water. We live there. We always have wanted to do what is right, and we don't have to work at it. It's just something that we do. Doesn't matter if it's going from what my grandpa did with a mower and plow to minimum tillage or no tillage, learning about cover crops and protecting and enriching the soil. Everything we do, we want to make sure that we keep the land and water as good as it can, and more importantly, as importantly, we want to pass this farm on to further generations. We're 6 generations now. Hopefully someday it makes 10. That'd be so cool.
What do you think the first few generations of your family, your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, what would they be thinking right now if they showed up on the farm and looked at that parlor and everything going on there?
That's a good question. Obviously, we will never know, but we came a long ways from when they had 6 cows, 40 acres. Started with a horse. I have a picture of my dad, actually, the third generation. He started plowing on a horse before they got their first tractor. So yeah, things have obviously changed a lot, but part of me, I don't think they'd be that surprised, because each generation was ahead of their time. My father was the first one to almost insist that we're going to farm together. In our area, it was very popular for his peers, his neighbors. When a son graduated high school or college and wanted to return to the home, he would help him secure maybe a neighboring farm, and he would farm on his own, and it was quite popular. But my dad had the forethought that he knew that likely that wasn't going to be very sustainable. He wanted us to farm together so we could be profitable. And so he was ahead of his time. So I think, yeah, going from 6 cows to where we are would be shocking for them, but I think they would understand that why and how we do things.
Talking with Mike Larson with Larson Acres. Larson Acres named the Dairy Producers of the Year here at World Dairy Expo. I would think, though, they would say, now, when I was your age, we didn't have these robots. We had to milk by hand.
I think that that is probably pretty correct. That they would think that how complicated things are, how much is detailed in what we do.
You mentioned how complicated, not just with the equipment, but yes, you ship to Grande cheese, but there's still that marketing aspect of it that makes it very complicating, doesn't it?
It does, and that's why I'm so proud of our industry. I'm proud of being involved in the dairy industry, and especially in Wisconsin, the dairy state. And lucky for me, lucky for the dairymen in the United States, we have a great organizations, from people like you that help tell our story, from the people that produce our milk and sell our milk and truck our milk. We're lucky that we're in an industry where we're all in it together, and I'm proud of it.
Well, congratulations again to you and your family. I'm sure this week's kind of been a little bit of a whirlwind for you here at Expo.
It certainly has been busy, but it's really a nice time to just reflect and be thankful for everything that we have.
Mike Larson from Larson Acres. Again, their family, Larson Acres, named the Dairy Producers of the Year here at World Dairy Expo. I'm Brian Winnikins for WRDN.